Well, like, it connected to English because we had observations. We couldn't just put like 30 million sentences to describe what the chicken looked like and how it was. We had to shorten it, like what was wrong with it. The body was more, like the skin was pale and the body was being eaten up by maggots. We had to shorten down everything. It connected to math by every day we had to take a sample from the chicken and we had to put it in an incubator and we had to add it. We had to add and we had to subtract. We had to multiply things all put together. How many maggots, the estimation of how many maggots were around it. And science, well, it's basically science because it was in my interdisciplinary science and research class. And that was really all that was in each class. We also had to, one thing about was, in English was kind of different because of how everything was structured in our notebooks. We didn't just like put paragraphs and paragraphs and paragraphs about what, we didn't have to read, we don't have to read anything. But it was connected to our grammar and it was connected to everything else and it was so open to all the students. We loved it. We just loved doing it. And we were kind of upset that it was over. We wanted to continue with the project.
Well, my project, it connects to research mostly. I mean, I had to do a lot of research. I mean, I didn't just go on the computer and Google iPads. It takes a lot of research. I had to follow links, learn a whole lot about how to get them, and I learned a lot about the iPads through the research. And I mean, so it didn't connect to any subject in specific. It connected to reading, and I had to write out how I wanted it to look on the board. I had to write and type. So basically, if I had to say a subject, it was connected to, I would say English, grammar, language, and reading. That's how.
Well, what about math? I heard you mention earlier that.
Yeah, I had to do the math to learn that in total it costs less. So it connects to language and math.
Well, mostly my project connected to math because we had to conduct a lot of the percentages and how much pass on a report card, how much failed semester, whatever. So mostly mine connected to math. Research also because we had to research a lot in our school for the past years that we've been here from when we were in 5th grade all the way up to 8th grade. So that's pretty much, it's really math and research.
Well, like I said, mine was STEM, so it had science, technology, with the Google SketchUp, engineering, we got to design our cafeteria, and then math, we had to figure out, well, what's going to fit. It was a lot of geometry. What could we do? Could we put this on the wall? Will this fit on the wall? What would this look like? So, yeah, mainly engineering and science, technology, math.
Well, mine mostly involved social